it's Neva. Welcome back to my channel here on YouTube. So if you haven't been to my channel before, hey, this is where I talk about real estate. If you want to be a wholesaler, you want to invest in rental properties, or if you're a new real estate agent, you need to hit the subscribe button, okay? So I share information on that. So this is for right now. I know everyone is scared to death of cold calling, but I'm going to show you how easy it is. I'm going to give you a really easy script. And when I'm done, you're going to be a cold calling maniac, okay? Have you ever cold called before? Leave me your comments in the description box below and let me know, yes or no. Have you ever, even if it's just one cold call, have you ever completed one cold call? Everybody, put your hands together and say, I can do this. I can cold call. I can do this. Okay, so here it is. So boom, I had a client, right? Originally when I met with her, that's why it's very good as a real estate agent to meet with your clients and really get to the root of what their goal is and what they're trying to accomplish. So when I met with her, what I discovered was she was living in a 3-bedroom townhome. That was gorgeous, that was great. However, she had developed MS after she purchased the house. And so with MS, people start to lose their balance, and she fell down the steps in her house. And of course, that's very scary for anyone. So she decided, hey, I need to move out of this 3-level townhome and just move to like a 1-level unit. Other thing, it was like winter time, so some days it would be cold and she couldn't really go out, and I wouldn't want to take her out, so I would kind of go out and kind of screen the neighborhoods, the condos and things like that. That was the other thing that I was telling her, because at times some of the units that she gave me when I got there were things that just wouldn't work for her. For one, when I would get there were steps like leading to the unit. So even though it was a 1-level unit, or it's a unit that's on the first floor, you get there and there's all these steps to get to the first floor. Or you get there and they assign parking spaces all the way down the street. And I'm like, okay, that doesn't really work for her, because there was a community that she just fell in love with, that it was just perfect. She liked this community. She loved the layout of the condos. She loved, there was absolutely no steps at all. And the parking spaces were assigned right in the front of the units. However, I swear, we kept looking and looking. I set up an alert so that as soon as something would come on the market, nothing was coming on the market. So I said, okay, this is what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to put on my ninja tactics in this one. So what I did, I have a Cold Realty stores. I'll put the description below. And it's not much. I think it's like maybe $40, $50 a month or something like that. And you can go in and you can get all the phone numbers for people that are in a community. So that's what I did. I got all the phone numbers and I just started dialing into the community. And this is my secret script. I just say, hi, this is Neva Williamson with Keller Realty, and hey, I'm just calling you today because I have a client. She's already pre-approved. She's really excited. She really wants a unit in whatever the name of the subdivision you may be interested in, and I'm just calling into the community to see, are you thinking of selling your unit maybe within the next year? Or do you know of a neighbor that may be thinking of selling their unit within the next year? Because there is always a nosy neighbor in a community that knows everybody's business. But back to the script. And they would just say, I said, yeah, okay. Because she really wants a first floor unit. She just loves the community. So I told her, hey, I will just take my time, just dial into the community and just see if, you never know, someone may be thinking of selling, because you also want to angle it to them, because you're kind of selling yourself as, hey, I'm this agent that if there's nothing on the market and my client wants a house in that community, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna find it. So you're also, yes, you're marketing for your client because I really need to find, is anyone thinking of selling, but you're also putting yourself in a good position. But imagine that, you know, the homeowner is thinking, wow, this is an amazing agent. Instead of sitting around waiting for something to come on the market, she's picking up the phone and she's dialing into the community, okay? And so a lot of people are like really impressed by that when you call and say that, and they're like, oh, really? That's pretty cool. They're like, oh, no, and then they want to help you, right? Because you're kind of like, yeah, you know, there's nothing on the market, and yeah, there's nothing on the market at all. I've been looking, and she, you know, I really, you know, I just want her to be happy. So I told her that I would dial into the community and just see if maybe someone is thinking of selling. Maybe not now, but in the near future, within a year or so. If somebody says, yes, I'm thinking of selling next year, you need to take that information. That's a lead for you as well, okay? Also, when I dial in, if I don't reach someone, like someone picks up the phone, I leave a voicemail saying the script, okay? And so a couple of days later, I get a phone call from one of the condo owners, and he says, hey, you left me a message. He says, you know, I'm thinking in a couple months, I'm going to be moving to Florida, and I was actually thinking of renting out my unit. He said, but you know, if you already have a buyer, you know, I may not really need to go through the headache of being a long distance landlord. He said, you know, I'll consider it. I'm on the phone like, bingo, bingo. Okay, I'm like, oh, sure. So I asked him about it because I really want to know the condition of the unit. And since he was thinking of renting in this situation, he actually had pictures. So I said, hey, just send me the pictures so I can show them to my client and I could see if she's interested. So that's what I did. He sent me the pictures. I sent them to my client. She looked at the pictures and she said, yeah, you know, it looks like it's in great condition. Come on, let's get there. Let's go look at it. The good thing about cold calling is I can bring my client there now, and we're not in this rush of trying to beat out everyone, because remember, that was one of the issues I had, was that very few of the units would even fit what she needed, and then they would come on the market, and sometimes, you know, she couldn't immediately jump for me to take her to the property, so we would miss out because it was like winter time, and if it's icy or cold, you know, she had MS. She's like, oh, I can't go out. I would love to, but I can't go out today. And then with inventory being so low here, you know, by a couple days, you know, the unit will be under contract. So the good thing with cold calling is you knock that out. Like, you know, we get to go, there aren't 2, 3, 4, 5 other people looking at this unit. So the competition is gone. So long story short, my buyer got the condo, okay? So of course, you know, she thinks that I am a real estate ninja, all right? Because, you know, not many agents are going out and doing that. And she even said, she said, you know, I just thank you so much for just really taking into consideration all my needs, okay? And that's what you want as an agent. Listen to the client and get the client what they want, man. So do you think that you can do this now? Come on, I want to see a lot of yeses in the comments below, because I know that you can do this. So remember to subscribe. So give me a like, give me a like, give me a video was helpful. So if this is what it's really like creating a YouTube video, okay? I'm gonna back up now and try to say this again. If this video was helpful to you, please hit the thumbs up button so that I know to create more content like this, okay? Boom!